Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Dr. Kemi Lawrence for Kemi Talks Media. I've been away because I've been very ill since Christmas Eve. Um, I have been going through a lot of pain from this nerve neuropathy that I'm suffering. And I've been telling you guys to crowdfund money for me so I can get my treatment. And some of you have been, others haven't, but I just managed to do what I can do. I just finished on Facebook Live. There's a 2 hour video there on this VDM story, so you can go watch that, but I'll do a shorter version here for you. Um, TikTok has been all over me, taking down my posts, blacklisting my account numbers, and all that. They don't like account numbers being posted. Apparently, to them, it's personal information. So please, if you'd like to help me with 500 naira to crowdfund so I can reach the goal, you can go to my Facebook, Kemi Talks, and it's pinned there on the pinned post, on the live. It's everywhere. Continue to donate. Those of you that joined me on YouTube Live yesterday, I'm on YouTube Live once a year. I really appreciated seeing you because YouTube is a platform I should use more. There's a lot going on YouTube because of this TikTok thing that's going down. They're inviting TikTokers to move to YouTube. They've started shops and different things, but I'm leaving journalism in another maybe 30, 40 days, finally, to take care of my health. I'm no longer going to be in news, and I'm just going to be resting. I'm really, really in pain every single day. Yesterday, I was crawling around my apartment to get to the kitchen and all. You don't understand how this thing works. Imagine sitting on a toilet for 2 hours and you can't get up because your leg is numb. You'll have to stand up, hold something, and let the blood flow back to your legs, and then you feel the pins and needles. But in my own case, there's no pins and needles coming. There's just no blood. I'm not diabetic. They've checked my sugar twice, and it's normal, but it's a nerve damage I had in 2006 during an accident. Now, I said all that because I want you to understand the dynamics of begging. Fundraising is also called professional begging. I studied public relations as my second degree, and the fundraising class was a whole afternoon that the teacher taught it. And she said fundraising is called professional begging. If there's anybody that could fundraise in Nigeria, it would be me. I am the queen of fundraising. The Nigerian mentality and the Nigerian culture always tells us not to beg. And when they tell us not to beg, it basically boils down to be shameful. And I noticed that you guys broke shamed me a lot. There were times in Nigeria where I would say, please donate to my investigation. It's expensive. Investigative journalism, one investigation is like 20 million. I mean, a lot of money. I used my savings, my life savings, my money to do many of the jobs and many of the stories I brought you. At the end of the day, some of you will broke shame me saying that I'm begging online. You didn't understand why I was actually begging. You thought I was begging for food. Maybe I started Urgent 2K. Urgent 2K started during my medical fundraiser after prison. And please send me Urgent 2K, everything. Then the scammers started using it as Urgent 2K. Today, everybody's begging because you notice that it's working for me and it's not working for you, right? At the end of the day, I did a fundraiser when I came out of prison. Omoyele Showeri and Densia were the ones that actually kickstarted for me, which was good. And I appreciated everybody. Hush Papi did not donate. He said I must beg Linga KG first. I did. Him and Linda watched the video. They laughed it off. At the end of the day, he didn't give me anything. Emmanuel Amenike, the footballer, now paid for the rest of the 5 million I was raising. Ordinary 5 million. Imagine. Anyway, you've seen all that. Hush Papi was a thief. He ended up going to prison, and the rest is history. Fast forward, investigative journalism, donate. Fast forward, I want to open my own media house. Everybody crowdfund it so that we know that you are the ones that started the People's Station. Okay, no one will hire me. We can't hire Kemi. The video called a mad woman. That was Splash FM. Imagine, that's what somebody said over there. We can't hire Kemi. She might say something that offends Buhari. They will find us at the NBC. I ended up working for myself. I ended up doing my own stuff. Okay, now I'm crowdfunding my own medical again. Imagine, I was doing a live fundraiser. Somebody else came, they were posting their OP. Imagine, They're posting their own crowdfund. No, you don't crowdfund. You don't crowdfund your own stuff on my page. You go and beg on your page. I beg on my page, so you do the same on your page. So at the end of the day, people, why did I ramble that first 10 minutes? To let you know about donations. In Nigeria, you don't donate to the right people. I know that already. Okay. When Mr. Ibu was ailing and they were trying to save his legs, remember what I wrote? I said they're going to end up amputating this man's leg. I know what's going to happen. They didn't move fast. Nigerians poured money and money and money into Mr. Ibu's account. His wife was writing a list of what she wanted. iPhone 16, all that. You see your life. Okay, when Mohbad died, the person that actually caused his death, his wife, is the one that he went to go and donate for. It was that donation drive that caused the fight between me and Iyabo. Okay, and that started the whole thing because they figured I was messing up their donations. There were issues on that fight. Fighting over a paternity issue of the child in the car and everything. That's where I came from as an investigator. And then Iyabo's own with me started again. Iyabo started posting my crowdfunding, started posting VDMs, masturbation. Anything that's going to stop any kind of donation, they will do anything they have to do. I went to the EFCC in 2021, told them to make sure they investigate every single NGO. That NGOs are using NGOs to launder money. At the end of the day, what happened? When the EFCC started to crack down on NGOs, they stopped the investigation. Why? Because most of the owners of the NGOs were former first ladies or current sitting first ladies, wives of governors, wives of presidents. These things cannot work in Nigeria. At the end of the day, Iyabo has a foundation, Tonto has a foundation, name it, everybody has a foundation. Go to America, all the celebrities have a foundation. At least you see what they are doing over there. But that doesn't mean they can't steal part of their own money. The difference in America is that you have to account everything for taxes and all that. But Nigeria, you can get away with anything. Ben Samuel, who is the friend to Andrew, the guy that was linked to Afiba and Celine's death or missing whatever. Ben Samuel came on my live 3 hours and we spoke. Then he did his own live about VDM's NGO. He mentioned that VDM didn't have an NGO, that people were just donated to his personal account, that he would be using it to help the poor, the needy, and the voiceless. I said, what is wrong with that? You know, after all, people are donating to my own account for my medicals and for my journalism. And he said, I don't think it's an NGO. I don't think it's registered. That number self is you know, Ben said he was not sure that number, NGO number, was even verified. So everybody had their own questions about stuff. But when somebody donates, other people start donating. The next thing, Don Jazzy threw down. VDM raised 79 million on his own. Don Jazzy came and added another 100 million. We've seen VDM doing work, fixing things, taking one widow to the bank to, to kind of collect their money, doing the voice of the voiceless, and all of a sudden his NGO was hacked. What has happened to VDM? This is my own opinion, all right? Somebody actually took that money. Okay, and it happened within Zenith Bank. The bank had insider information that an investigation needs to be launched. For him to come online to tell us that there's something that happened, I trust VDM. VDM is not a liar. Trust me. I know the liars in Nigeria, not VDM. What Gio Moyeni? I want to divert to where I want to come in the bank. Àwọn kan wà nínú bank tán jí owó ẹ̀. Àwọn kan sọ pé lamba ni kì í ṣe lamba. Àwọn kan sọ pé they play cruise ló ń ṣe. You don't use 180 million naira to do cruise, especially when somebody donated 100 million to you. You know what I mean? Even the person that donated 250 naira to me this morning and the person that donated 100k to me this morning on my Facebook live is the same to me as far as I'm concerned. They're the same people. I appreciate every tiny donation. But I believe sincerely that VDM should get the EFCC involved. Police, EFCC. They said when they went to just go and arrest one of them. Okay. When they arrest that one of them, they must throw that boy straight to the EFCC to interrogate, not police, EFCC. Because sometimes police will want to carry money from VDM. You have to pay for this investigation, pay for that. Take him straight to the EFCC. I believe VDM. Okay, I don't know VDM. I've never spoken to him. I don't have his phone number. I've never had anything to do with him. But I'm an investigative journalist. I will tell you that. People, don't forget to support me. Okay? Nobody must have any fundraiser for me. I beg on my own page.